Hello, my friends. Welcome to Chiller Theater. No, I'm just kidding. Chiller Theater was a show in Pittsburgh on TV. It was like horror movies and things on TV. Pretty funny. But it's been kind of cold here in the Chicago area. But this week, I saw the forecast. We're going to have some nice weather in the upper 70s and 80s. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm Dana. If you've just never joined me before, we talk about weight loss, medications you can use for weight loss, food that you can eat to help you with your weight loss if you're struggling or want to try to eat the right foods. And we talk about the latest news items about weight loss and the medications. So hey, let's get into it. Well, recently we heard about the Orgliflozin, which is the pill now from Eli Lilly, which I guess is comparable to the Wegovy pill by Novo Nordisk. So that is a big improvement for a lot of people that are not needle people, that don't like to use needles to take their injection to try to help with the weight loss. Orgliflozin is also known as Founjaro, I believe, and it's a daily pill. Take it once a day. Well, that's daily. And you can take it any time of the day with or without water restrictions. And any time of the day you can take it. Whereas the Wegovy pill, the manufacturer there said you needed to take it in the morning. You had to take it a half hour before you eat, and you could only take it with a little sip of water. More restrictive. Now, the results on the weight loss are comparable, which is good. They're not as good as Zepbound and Mounjaro. That's pretty much the leader of the pack right now. I've been taking Mounjaro for about 8 months, and I've lost about 47, 48 pounds. I haven't weighed myself this week yet. Last week I lost another pound. So, 47, 48. I'm approaching 50 pounds off. Now, I made a decision too, because the price is not inexpensive. Even though now, with both Eli Lilly, I'm not sponsored by Eli Lilly, I'm not sponsored by Novo Nordisk. I'm not a medical professional, I'm just giving you my personal opinions and my experience. But anyway, I made a decision because of the price, and now the price is coming down. But most of the price coming down is for initial 1 or 2 months on some of these medications. Now, even the Wegovy pill and the Founjaro pill, I believe are $149 if you don't have insurance. And that is a big problem right now. Most of the insurance companies don't cover it, which they should. As the price goes down, I think maybe more insurance companies will cover it, because I think that's been the big stumbling block, is the financial part of it. The prices are coming down. But if you're a self-payer and your insurance doesn't pay, I believe with the Wegovy pill and the Founjaro or Glipron pill, they start at about $149 a month. But that's only for about a month or two. Then it jumps up like $199, $299, $399. So it's not so cheap. If they made it one price, $149 for any dose. And usually as you go on, you have to increase the dose to get the effects. Your body gets used to the smaller dosage of it, and you have to increase it, and the price goes up. They can reduce it. Now, we've heard from Medicare recipients there's supposed to be some improvements. I heard July 1st of this year. We're into 2026, depending on when you're watching this video. They're talking about Medicare being $50 copay starting July 1st, if you're accepted. Now, I'm not sure what their criteria is going to be. In the past, you couldn't just be overweight or even obese. They didn't consider that serious enough, even though in the US and a lot of countries, being overweight or obesity is a health issue. It's not just I would like to look better, or I want to wear a bathing suit, or I want to go on the beach. It's a health issue because it can cause diabetes or high blood pressure, heart problems, heart attacks, inflammation, liver problems, a lot of problems if you're overweight. So this is an improvement to the general health, which should be an incentive for the insurance companies if they can work out and negotiate rates to make it affordable. And I would think with the pills now, there's less cost of manufacturing, that should really bring the cost down and let more insurance companies cover it. Anyway, I wanted to give you an update on what I'm doing. I've been taking Mounjaro. I started at 2.5 milligram, then went on to 5.0 milligram, 5 milligram. Now, I've been on the 5 milligram most of the time, about 6 or 7 months, because of the cost mainly. I should really probably be up a dosage to 7.5 milligram, but there is a big difference in price, so I've been trying to hover at the 5 milligram because of the price difference. Now, some of you that have been following me may know that I've been going to England to get my medication because it's less expensive there. It has been, and I've been able to travel being a former airline employee, retired now, and able to travel. But still, it's a distance to go and come back. And with Zepbound or Mounjaro, you have to refrigerate it. So I've been using a cooler with a frozen gel pack in it to bring back pens. But now I've taken the leap and I'm trying the compounding medication, which I'm doing Tirzepatide. Now that is the active ingredient in Mounjaro and Zepbound. Now, Eli Lilly is not happy about that because they figure they're losing business, and they've put some, legal things against some of the compounders. But, to save money, to help the consumer, because Eli Lilly, I think I read somewhere where in the first quarter of this year they made $5 billion. $5 billion in 3 months. A quarter is 3 months. $5 billion. Now, come on, man. Lower the price, Make it affordable for more people and not just jump from $149 to $299 to $349. Make it. You've been making money on it. Same thing with these companies that have been making insulin. I don't take insulin, but a lot of these companies have been making insulin for, 50 years or whatever, charging expensive rates, and it's only now that they're reducing it down with the pressure from the government down to $35. These companies have been really making a lot of money. I'm not going to say they take advantage of people, because it has saved a lot of lives and it is a benefit. But hey, the cost of living is expensive right now. Prices have been going up on everything in the U.S. where I am and around the world, with different tensions and things. So let me have a sip of my coffee here. It's my Starbucks mug with the bird of peace on there. I'm all for peace. We don't want war. We want peace. Anyway, going back to the compounding, I just got my package in the mail this week. I haven't started it yet. I have another injection of the Mounjaro to take tomorrow, and that'll pretty much finish me off on that, and then the next week I can start the compounding, and I'll give you an update on how that goes. I've kept the dosage basically about the same, 5 milligram, and it is more affordable. I'll talk maybe more about who I go through later once I've got started on it, because I don't want to seem like I'm referring a company until I start it myself and see how it works. But I'm doing it to save money because it's going to reduce the price down for me to about $150, $160 a month, which is good. And so we're going to see how that goes. And more people can afford it that way too, as long as it's safe and effective. And these pharmacies, they're usually like 503A or 503B pharmacies that get inspected by the federal government, or they go through their documents and make sure that they're safe and effective. So I am going through one that has been regulated as, I believe, a 503B, as being authorized to produce medications compounded. And I'm going to try it, and I'll fill you in how it goes. Now, people have asked me, too, about protein. Now, I want to show you, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but this is what I do to get extra protein. Now, I'm in the Chicago area, so we have a grocery store called Meijer. I'm sure they have different grocery stores in your area, wherever you're from. And I'm using Meijer, and I also go to Aldi. If you're watching in the U.S. or even in the U.K. or in Europe, Aldi is in a lot of the countries. And I've found I like their Elevation brand of a vanilla protein shake. Now this has 30 grams of protein. It's comparable to Premier Protein. 30 grams of protein, 160 calories, 24 vitamins and minerals, vanilla flavored. To me, it's like a vanilla milkshake. I chill it in the refrigerator, and even so, I still put a couple ice cubes in a glass when I pour it. It's just like a vanilla milkshakes, and the calories aren't that bad either. This is what I had for my lunch today. Oh, to go over what I had today, I had, you can get this amount of sausage. I like either sausage or bacon for my protein in the morning with 2 eggs is my normal breakfast to get enough protein. I was out of sausage or bacon. I did in my pantry have a can of corned beef hash. I think it was made in Brazil, and it's solid meat, very little fat to it. Slice that, and it's like sausage or bacon. You slice it. I slice it into a slice that's about, I don't know, half an inch thick. Put that in the pan and start frying it with a little olive oil. I chop it up. What I did today was I chopped it up because it's kind of loose, but it doesn't have a lot of grease or anything like some ground beef you get have a lot of grease, but the corned beef I find has a lot of protein, and it's lean beef. Like I say, I think the one I had, it said made in, came from Brazil, but I think Argentina is another big one too. So I put that in the pan, chopped it up, started frying it. Then I got my 2 eggs, and I cracked them over the top, mixed it together, sort of like an omelet or scrambled eggs. So it's like scrambled eggs with the corned beef in there. And this way, I didn't even have to have any toast or bread or anything. And I was full, it's full. I have to look up and see how much total protein and carbs it is, but I'm sure it's not too bad at all because it's all protein. Now, like I say, for lunch, I did have a protein shake, and I'll be having, I like the vanilla over the chocolate. You can get them in different flavors. I've seen cafe latte and caramel or caramel, and I like the vanilla because it's more like a vanilla milkshake to me. Anyway, I don't want to repeat myself, but I hope you're doing well, and I'm going to give you an update on how I do on the compounding, because I watch a lot of other people that have videos. I want to give a shout out to Gav Weight Loss, Gav Mounjaro. He has his own channel. It's Gav's, I believe, weight loss channel. Look for Gavs, Gav', Gavs Weight Loss. He has a Facebook group too. You can go in and sign up. And they're wonderful about answering questions. If you have questions, also, like and subscribe here for me. This way you'll get notified when I make my next video. And we'll be talking more in other videos about food choices, medications that are coming out. There's another one that I mentioned recently that we're waiting on to get FDA approval. It's called Ritutride. And that one is supposed to be even more effective than Mounjaro and Zepbound. I believe the weight loss in studies so far has been about 24%. 24% of weight loss, which is over Mounjaro and Zepbound, which I think is more like 20 to maybe 22%. So that's what we're looking for is Ritutride. Now that's going to be an injection. And like I say, the newest one that came out that I mentioned a week or two ago was the Orgliflozin, which is an improvement. And the benefit to that Founjaro, which you can also get through Lilly Direct now, it should be in your pharmacies. And you can get more information on the Lilly website, not sponsored. But I believe through Lilly Direct they're offering it for $149 to start. And the benefit to that is it doesn't need refrigerated. So if you're going to travel, which I like to travel, I'm thinking about starting a travel channel also. If you, anybody there is interested in seeing videos of traveling, I'll be going to Europe this summer. I'm thinking about doing that travel channel, which would be exciting. I like to travel. It's fun. As long as, we have workers at the airports and the flights are going and everything, that's fun. Anyway, I don't want to make this too long. Like and subscribe. If you go see Gav's Weight Loss channel, look for his Facebook group also. They're wonderful about answering questions, and you can read other people's questions and answering and how they're doing. I watch a lot of YouTube videos myself on other people, and I learn from people's videos. So by liking and subscribing, it does two things. It'll notify you when the next video comes out, and it also pushes out the video to other people that are similarly minded, that are trying to lose weight, or maybe are thinking about a weight loss medication, but haven't made the jump yet and want to know more about it. And that's why we're here. We're trying to inform people and let people know what's going on with weight loss. But I want to say good luck to you if you're on your journey to lose weight. It's becoming less expensive, not as low as I would like, but it seems to be coming down in price from what the original prices were. It's coming down. More options are out there. That's good news. Makes people healthier. Oh, I have another thing I want to update. I normally have been on blood pressure medication. My doctor has been monitoring that, and my blood pressure has been coming down. Doctor took me off of blood pressure medication. I have no blood pressure medication to take right now. So that is another added benefit. One less pill to take, and it shows your health is improving. Anyway, want to wish you good luck. Keep working on getting that weight off if you need to do that. And like and subscribe. If you think this video would be helpful for other people, you can share it to people. There's a button there, an arrow to share it. Well, I thank you. Have a great day, and keep trying to get that weight off. Thank you. Bye.